in the canyon, a reflection on the sound. When I'm really looking, I can hear you all around.
And half a hat off to you, ma'am. Oh, I dedicate that, and we dedicate it all to my neighbors at Safe Harbor who will hear that next Monday night, God willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll be there watching this on good old Channel 19 cable. Valley Shore Community TV, come on in, folks. We invite you with full hearts and full songs. You're in for a treat. And a wonderful reprise of Poetry of Immigrants. Oh, dear Lori Fox, thank you again for that rendition of a find that is just so beautiful in your verse, in your words, through your lips, echoes that are just so glorious down through the ages and our ages, as octogenarians particularly, a very special place. Thanks for sharing that. It's just like the find of a series. Wow. And Mike Fox, right now on camera, had just been playing a beautiful backup and support. And also Captain Mike Corcoran behind the camera that's doing the shot of us. That is a dear friend. Mr. Charles Grindle of currently Damariscotta, Maine, who's come back after 8 months, because it was the first week of November. He actually came to talk about his first chapbook, which may or may not become songs, huh? Is that in the cards?
Oh, there will be other editions.
There will, of course. So we talked this morning, before and during, and on the way here about plans for a second edition and some of the poems that might go in there.
And we talked also about changing rhythms and changing patterns, if you like. We talked with Lori about this on the last show. How your life is in chapters, and your words and your music reflect each chapter of your life. And hopefully you have enough time and enough energy to reflect on those chapters and be able to share them with others, which is important because sharing is what life is about. Whether it's love of family, love of friends, love of community, what you give back has to come from your soul. And if you can't keep track of your soul, it's hard to give. The first poem in here is from my high school days, and I have to say, it was very high school-like. But my English teacher got a special charge out of the line I put in that said that sunset was the foreplay to the intercourse of days and nights.
Got her attention.
Yep.
And classmates?
Pardon?
Classmates too?
I don't think they knew what those words meant.
No. And sharing is tender and tentative in those formative years, aren't they? I also have copies of a poem in here about Pip. Tell us about Pip.
Pip and I met at a party after a memorial service that I'd played for a friend of the church. And I'd had a few glasses of wine, and the woman who had brought Pip to Maine looking for a home for him said, "Oh, you two look good together. Why didn't you take him home?" Well, I'm a sucker for a compliment. So I said, "Sure, let's go." That was 15 years ago, and I guess he's going to keep me. And we have great adventures together. Some of his choosing, some of mine. But as in everyone's life who has one, they know it's all about the dog.
And the rituals and the time
Yes.
to make for him and the love and time. Oh, there we go again. Poetry, love and time,
Yes.
love and time,
Yes.
mutually connected.
And a good excuse. I can't. I have the dog.
Yeah.
I can't. I have the dog. And if I want to write and I need something to say, whatever it is, I can't. I have the dog.
So read Pip, wherever that is. We have copies here. And here you go.
Oh, that would be easier, yes. Handsome photo.
Very handsome. Oh, Pip. I've seen him.
She dance. I should have known the first time I let you into my bed, my nights would always be filled with your soft breaths and your little dreaming whimpers. Your constant movement in the night, so we would always be touching. And now I find that I don't sleep well without you. I invariably go to my side of the bed, closer to the edge, waking and walking softly in the morning's gentle light so that you can continue to sleep peacefully. I silently make my coffee and take to my books for the hours till our sunrise stroll through quiet streets. What would I do with another? A person trying to place next to me for a night of bliss. I can't imagine it. You become so precious to me. I feel I may not long for another until it's too late. But we will continue to have our nights of tossings and turnings, each dreaming of some exotic chase, our legs moving gently under the sheets, my 2 and your 4.
Your pacing has definitely hit the mark. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, great. And you're talking to our audience. We all have small dogs under 20 pounds
Yes.
at Safe Harbor
Yes.
in Westbrook, and they walk
Yes.
with regularity. My neighbor particularly, 9:30 in the morning.
Yep.
And he lets you know, right?
He lets me know. He's very wise. He just sits and looks at me. And I know it's I have to go out and look. So we're fine with that. Yes.
Beautiful cover. I'm just dying to wait, but not too long, for a second chapbook.
Right.
Thank you.
For the waiting, not for the dying.
Right.
We can wait for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no need to rush.
I'm having so much fun with
Yes.
my vertigoed brain.
Yeah. We also talked this morning about how one word or one event, one emotion you feel can open the floodgates of words, and your stream begins to flow without any real thought, although I do find myself editing myself a lot in the process.
in the process.
Yeah, but once it starts to flow, it's generally easy to find your way to the full expression of what you want to say and what you want to share.
And there it is, heartfelt and fulsome. Well, now let's reverse, because I've been in reverse ever since 8 months, no, weeks, when vertigo swooped in and clouded me. And I'm kind of liking the universe in reverse. There's a start. It's all about alliteration, folks. Keep those same sounds and letters going as long as you can. For example, it's the diamond dewdrop tops of the grasses in the breeze that shimmer and make me think of a new uncertain lover in his tentativeness. Yeah. But back to the kiddies. Today, boys and girls, we are focusing on the letter H. So, H brings to mind what kind of train of association for you at 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And don't let me be late, Laurie, because I have a package at home, of course, with a gift for your new grandchild. From Boston, is it?
Yes.
Wonderful! Boy or girl?
A little girl.
Oh, wonderful. Then this gift is for her. I've got the bag at the door. Swing by. I'll just drop it in the seat.
Will do.
Oh, I'm thrilled. Or, ladies and gentlemen of any age, and certainly our octogenarian friends, think about it for a minute. Where was I going with that?
The train left the station before I got there. This morning we were talking about trains, and I mentioned the line that I really love from a poem. I love to see it lap the miles and lick the valleys up.
Oh, yeah.
And that sent us off on another tangent, which I've forgotten. So back to you.
Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson.
Oh, yeah, a train like a locomotive and a locomotive like a what?
Yeah, and her speed, her meter,
Her meter.
is so predictable. You can sing the Gilligan's theme song to it, and it fits.
4-3. 4-3. Boys and girls. 4-3. Read Emily Dickinson. 4-3. Wonderful, Charles.
Yes.
And kiddos, your ears are open. You hear everything. Everything. Do they start to repeat these sounds? Train your ear to listen for repeating sounds. Diamonds, do. And fill it in. Give me some D words. But back to H. What else springs to mind through H? Hallelujah! That's how I woke up this morning. Honestly. Vertigo has taken me over, totally. So I'm waking up with a letter? Well, words are my thing. But this letter H has such potential. And it's not too far away from L. Ha! Oh, why did my mother always say H? It's not H. That's her Polish grandmother's influence, which comes down through generations of trying to learn English and never happened. So, oh, okay, Mom, what is this about the alphabet in English? Forget Polish for a minute. Well, there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Love. Love. I'm glad I stopped on that.
Like H is for heavenly hash. My grandmother used to call her fruit salad. I was the only one in the family that liked it, but then I've always been a standout kind of guy.
Isn't that ganja? No, that's ice cream.
No, ganja is not ice cream, Frank.
Oh,
No,
but
we're-
that's an
we're-
idea for a combo. Ben and Jerry, ganja ice cream. You heard it here. And it's not being expurgated.
And it wouldn't be illegal in Maine.
No.
That's
Exactly.
always a plus.
What else about H?
Home.
Home.
Yes. Home and family. That was such a lovely reminder this morning, Lori. Thank you for that.
Oh,
That-
God.
Yeah, how important home is and how we've lost the sense of home because nobody stays there anymore. Everybody's off to soccer practice or ballet class or second job. Nowadays, everything is too programmed, and we don't program family time anymore. I miss that.
This is down home. This is down home east.
Right.
And down east, home Maine. And how wonderful from Ellsworth all the way this folk wisdom and distilled generational wisdom from your forebears, the Grindles, coming from that area for a long time,
Yes.
traded down and down. And here you are, distilled,
Oh,
but not quite.
I hope I'm still in the process. I've got a couple more fermentations to go.
You're not yet ready to be Jim Beam,
Right.
aged in wood.
Right. Or decanted.
Well,
I think there's a sermon. I think there's a sermon in that. I'm too young to be decanted.
tell us what kind of a reverend you are and where you practice.
I'm an interfaith minister,
Okay?
which is, in some people's minds, even beyond Unitarian Universalism. Because we look at all the world's faith systems and take the best and the truest thoughts out of each of those
Wow.
and weave our own way of connecting with the divine, which to me is what religion is about, connecting you with the divine. Communion is about community, and it's another way of connection. It's not so much about transubstantiation for me as it is we're doing something together, we're sharing, which is, to me, is more important than anything. I went to One Spirit Interfaith Seminary in New York City. We had a varied class. We were DEI before anybody thought of it. And we had a great time at one of our retreats. One of the leaders asked anybody who identified as GLBTQ to stand. And a third of the students stood up.
Wow.
And everyone else applauded for 5 minutes.
Wow.
And I thought, I'm in the right place. And I've cobbled together my own series of beliefs. I've shared some with you about energy and life and what love is.
And what experience you have to distill from.
No. I can't talk about that. The case is still pending.
Oh, but extrapolations, man. Extrapolations. Da-da. So,
Isn't that a cue for somebody to do a song?
no, an H. It's time
We're
for
doing
H to reappear.
Oh, anticipation.
Oh, you are so clever. Spot on. No, I'm just thinking of hang on to your potatoes, Mr. Jones, as in the movie. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So this is my preview of the second half.
Okay.
Hang on, because we're going to get into some of those issues
Yes.
very soon. But, for a wrap for the first half, boy, we love those 3-minute service announcements. Please stay tuned, especially the kiddos. I think we're also H for Happy Pride Month. That's really what it is, isn't it?
That's okay. That's a good H.
That's a good H, not a H, but an H. Right. I wish I had spoken Polish or learned it. Now in my dotage, or as you said this morning, doltage.
Yes.
So we're plugged in. Come back, don't leave yet.
More wonderfulness to come.
A contractor leaves a pamphlet or shows up at the door. They claim they've been doing work in the area and have extra paving supplies and just happen to notice the condition of your driveway or sidewalk. Since they're already working nearby, they can give you a discount. If the price is agreeable, they will ask for a large percentage of the fee up front. There is some hesitancy if you ask questions about the price or details about the business and its location. Once the transaction is complete, the scam contractor may disappear altogether. The contact number or email may not work, quickly helping you realize the contact information was a sham. If you protest, the contractor may use intimidation tactics such as threatening a lawsuit to convince you to pay. Be wary of anyone who calls, texts, or shows up at your door unsolicited. Always take time to do research, talk to references, and seek advice from trusted family or friends. If the company won't give you time to do this and pressures you to make a quick decision, it's likely a scam. Get everything in writing and pay for the project in stages as work is complete. Find a trusted contractor at bbb.org and report scams to bbb.org/scamtracker.
A reflection on the sound. When I'm really looking, I can hear you all around. I stare up at the stars at night. The mystery abounds. When I'm really listening, I can see you in these sounds. I wonder where you are tonight. Are you listening to me? Can you see me in these lyrics as I play this melody? There's an echo in the canyon, a reflection on the sound. When I'm really looking, I can hear you all around. In the flicker of a candle, when a baby cries at night, in the question from a grandchild, when a bird takes off in flight. Well, there's an echo in the canyon, I can see it down below. I can taste it in the nectar of the cold falling snow. love for you in every note I play. Well, there's an echo in the canyon, a reflection on the sound. When I'm really looking, I can hear you all around, all around. Okay. I've been walking for months on end. Had to leave behind my family and friends. My body's aching for a place to sleep. No drugs, no killing, just harmony and peace. Is there a place like this anywhere, where I won't be hated for breathing your air? The Bible says I'm loved by God, but you don't want me here, I find that odd. You sing your hymns on Sunday morn, while building walls to show your scorn. I'm just searching for a place to live, where I'm not judged by the color of my skin. Do unto others as you would unto thee. You must just hate yourself as much as you hate me. You're always looking for someone else to blame, but you can't see the picture 'cause you're inside the frame. You can't see the picture 'cause you're inside the frame. That's it.
I'm gonna stand for bravo. Bravo, man! Over the top. The most tender, loving, wonderful poetry of immigrants song for the show. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Mike Fox.
Thank you. That was
Oh,
great.
my goodness.
What is the great words?
That did it for me. He's in here. The lyrics are. Isn't that lovely? Here we go. How wonderful that is. Oh, Captain Mike, you pulled it off. Lyrics are poems. And here it is in the Altrusa International Poetry Contest for Central Connecticut. Way to go, second year in a row, Mike. Boom. It's so beautiful here. And now, with the music, where did that tune come from, Mike? It's just so heartfelt, so beautiful, married to the lyrics. And children at home, ladies and gentlemen at large, children of all ages, what is it about letters? What is it about the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and so on, except for the Cyrillic alphabet, which has some variations. But you know, you get to the end of that, And what do you got? Well, you got shapes and letters and sounds. Where's Big Bird? You're Big Bird today. And the most wonderful thing is those letters combine in strange and wondrous ways into words. Oh, and Mike's words somehow captured all the feelings in them, embedded in the shapes of the words themselves, in the language of poetry. It's feelings, folks, it's feelings. And Mike's feelings came through so brilliantly, crafted in a really first-rate poem. And then music too? Oh, you've got to be kidding. It's over the top. It's heart-moving. And we need some heart for the immigrants now, don't we? Folks, open your hearts. This hat is not for nothing. You see, be kind, be kind. Please, K-I-N-D, kind. Can I still spell? Almost lost it for a few days. Oh, thank you. Look at next to the rose, and I'm a tipsy like a bee. Look at that bee going. That bee's going for the rose. That's what bees do, folks. That's what letters do with each other. They want to merge, combine, and create a new reality. Oh, and then some. What else we got going after they combine into words, sounds of words that are music by their very nature?
Right. Words are feelings that you can hear.
Yeah!
Yes. Whether it's music or the written word, you know what somebody is thinking and feeling.
You know when the fake is on and when it's not.
Right.
And we're subject to that in spades, unfortunately, this year. But guess what? Poetry has a different life, an independent life. It says, no monkeying around with me, trust the poem, trust Emily Dickinson. There is no frigate like a book that takes us lands away, nor coursers like prancing poetry. Poetry prances, folks. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. It goes boom, 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 boom. Emily, where have you been all my life? Well, 1,777 poems later, in the same pattern, she's still fresh. Each one of them is fresh. Why? Because it's a different reality, a different dimension. It's a different world.
But she's perceived differently as each generation learns new things, has different feelings put down by society and what we're fed. But her words are there to constantly be reevaluated, to be refelt, to be relearned.
Refelt, re-celebrated, and I don't know of any Emily Dickinson songs, do you?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, but you know, words then combine into what, folks? They combine into images. You see images, and images are word pictures, folks. Word pictures, like that boat. What does that boat mean to you? It means immigrants are coming here still after 400 years. They came on a boat for most of those 400 years. Oh, but then, how do we combine word pictures, boats of blue on the ocean blue, coming here to America? Yeah. Children of all ages. Poetry is a different dimension, a different world, a different set of feelings, kindness at the core. Yeah.
I don't understand the thought when people say, I don't like poetry because I don't understand it. Wow.
put it to music.
Is that something missing in you? Something you're hiding? Something you're afraid of? Something you haven't learned yet in your life? Even bad poetry can still be understood and felt. Whether it's anger,
And felt.
love, hurt, it's there if you're open to it.
And you have to be aware because it's through figurative language, symbols, metaphors, similes, all the tricks of the trade in the craft of poetry. Would you sing us another song?
Sure. I'm happy to do a song.
And while he's gathering together.
Well, I'm just thinking, in case I mess up on the words, remember, I saw Judy Collins in concert last year, and she had to look at the words, and she said, I wrote the song and I can't remember the words.
Wow.
So I feel I have a good excuse should I mess something up.
That's how it all started.
Yes.
Both sides now.
Do you want to give the background on this, or shall I?
No, not yet. I want to enter with two of the goodies, and you can sit while you get arranged
I'll
and
limber up.
organized. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel. What's that about? It's about love, love. It's about romance and love, and both sides. It's about both sides. And meanwhile, quotes from Over the Hill. That's me. I'm over the hill, folks. It's too late when you know all the answers, but nobody asks the questions. Today, we've been asking questions and prompting. Thank you for being here, viewing us. Or the other quote, if I'd known I was going to live so long, I'd taken better care of myself. That's for damn sure. Charles Grindle.
A little intro?
Yeah.
Yes. Being Pride Month, as Frank mentioned before, and with the growth, if you're following it, of gay country music, I thought this one was very appropriate to a masculine noun. Big cities and bigger dreams call me away. Hot days and hotter nights made it easy to stay. Never thought that I'd go back, not to my little town. But one thing picked me up whenever I felt down. There's a boy back home, ready for love. There's a boy back home, waiting to hold someone, the only one that he's been dreaming of. There's a boy back home, sweet as can be. There's a boy back home, just waiting for me. I stayed there long enough, learned to play the game. Some people call me friends, even knew my name. This I wanted to, some things that were a need. And I gotta say, there's some things that made this boy's heart bleed. But there's a boy back home, ready for love. There's a boy back home, waiting to hold someone, the only one that he's been dreaming of. There's a boy back home, sweet as can be. There's a boy back home, waiting for me. Now I'm back in my hometown, hoping I'd find someone who knew me well, could maybe read my mind. And now I'm in his arms, back where I should be. I'll gladly fold my wings, enough for flying free, 'cause this boy back home was ready to love. And this boy back home was waiting to hold someone, the only one that he's been dreaming of. There's a boy back home, waiting for me. Boy back home, where happy as can be. There's a boy back home waiting for me. There's a boy back home just waiting for me.
Oh, Vintage Charles.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a real peach of a song and just so heart enfolding. Just thank you for that.
Sure.
And it is a glorious, glorious, wonderful wrap up today. And I've got several minutes and I'd like to reminisce. Some people aren't with us today. Our trusty favorite Zoomers like Victor Bonowitz of St. Paul, Minnesota, and Sandra Yanone, who's taken over the Art of Poetry iteration coming in fall, will definitely pipe in with Victor on Team, which is the new iteration of Zoom, and he'll be so delightful. He wrote a wonderful card to me and expressed those feelings. And he's my age, 1 year younger, and said it changed his life 3 years ago when he started chiming in from St. Paul. He's not been here on set yet, but there's always hope because he's from New Britain, Connecticut. And Sandra Yanone is away today doing one of her gigs, but she'll be here in the fall under Art of Poetry. And we will pop in and out with the Immigrants show, because this is right for the moment. And another moment in about 4 months, or whenever the moment is right, it will happen. The universe provides. There's a kind of magical combination and coming together, as today's show is, most magical, and one of our very, very best of all time because of the heart's involvement at such a deep level. And poetry answers that need. That's human. And also, we also had the idea of Poetry of Immigrants. Pushkar from Kathmandu, Nepal, where they speak Nepalese, is coming in the fall. And he said, I can't do it. He was expected today. But, oh my gosh. In the fall, he said, if we can find a team in some Saturday, he'll be delighted to do it. Now, he's a song and dance man, video star in Nepal, speaking of immigrants, and he drives the taxi for medical transport. That's just one of several potential shows out there waiting in the wings for Poetry of Immigrants, which is a serviceable and very alive vehicle. Thank you, Emily. You did such a fabulous magician's work at the keyboard, pulling up the old moniker, the ship. Oh, it's just so wonderful to see that. It's been 6 years since that appeared, you know, and it's archival, and all these shows are there in perpetuity. Young children, don't you love that word? It sings in your mouth. Perpetuity. Last thought of wisdom. Distill it for us, please.
You're looking at me for wisdom? Let me think.
Don't let you think long.
Well, no.
The world will miss you.
Besides don't eat yellow snow, which thank goodness we don't have any, whatever you're feeling, let it out.
Oh, yes!
If it's good,
Bottom line, in any vehicle, painting,
if it's good or
poetry,
if it's bad, whatever that feeling is, let it out.
quips, anything.
Anger.
Express yourself. Anger. Yeah. Amen, buddy. So, 2 seconds, hint, hint, I will be around coming fall. And Laurie intuitively prompted it out of me. I'm going to do a new deal. Poems and stories of family. Yeah, that's where we've gone. That's where we are. That's what we're celebrating. Come back to the family. Come back to the old time family values of love and respect and sharing the wealth in every possible way. We're meant for each other as a nation. Let's give each other the love. Give it up. Give it up. Enjoy. Celebrate. Another H word. Hello? It's time to
Home.
wake up, America.
Home. Come home
Come home, America. You got it.
to the loving home.
Come home, America. That's our new, yeah.
Right.
Start the
That
movement.
won't all fit on a hat.
No. Come home, America. Oh, no. How about magma? It comes up from the bowels of the earth and through the encrustations and then breaks through the surface in the ocean. And you have a show, folks. That's America. Go back there. Let it erupt. Bye for now, but we'll be back.
Come again.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. What a team.
When you hear this song today, just remember there is love for you in every note I play. There's an echo in the canyon, a reflection on the sound. When I'm really looking, I can hear you